What's going on, y'all? It's your boy E here. Welcome to another episode of the Proverbial Life. I don't know if I should call it episode. This isn't an episode. This is a vlog, I guess. I'm driving to work, chopping it up with y'all. Anyway, today I want to talk about something I was thinking over this morning, and it's the struggle that I have with creating content. All right? And I want to get your feedback on this. So, I would consider myself someone who is, how can I best say this? Someone who is a continually inspiring or aspiring, thank you, entrepreneur. Or I at least I'm always, if you know me, for those of you who know me, I'm always thinking of ways to create different ways to make money, and I think a lot of times what holds me back from doing something is that I have a bunch of things going on in my mind that I want to do right now, right? Instead of focusing in on one task at a time and putting my hand to it and killing it until it's finished. And so one of the struggles that I have with being creative is that, as I mentioned, there's so many ideas I have that I wanna come out with an album. I've been wanting to do that for years. I want to write a book. Lord's been stirring me with that for years. I want to preach, right? I know God has called me to preach, so I want to preach. I want to make YouTube videos, which we're doing. I want to have a podcast, which I have. You feel me? I want to be present on social media platforms, and I am. And I want to be a good father, and I strive to be a good husband, and I strive to be, and I want to do all these things. I want to create clothing. I want to create, I just want to do all these things. And one of the problems that someone who is creative and has all these things that they are, and I honestly think that I'm good at them. And I just say good because I need to continually grow. I want to read books. You feel me? I want to share the gospel. I want to, you know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of things I want to do. I think I'm good at most of the things I mentioned. I know I need to grow in all of those areas. But I'm striving, man. I'm fighting, I'm really trying to pay attention to my life and, not live upside down. So with that, man, the important thing, one of the things I've noticed that is vitally important is, and I mentioned this especially most recently on some of the podcasts, but so on some of the YouTube videos, but one of the things I need to have in my life is a schedule, is a planner, is a disciplined life. If I don't have all these ideas written down in a book, written down on my calendar, they're going to fade away. And so this is kind of like me sharing that with you, right? But then also kind of asking, what are some of the things you do? What kind of structures do you have in place to guard against things being lost or ideas never coming to fruition, right? What are the things that you have? What are the systems you have in place? Do you keep a daily calendar? Do you have accountability groups where you have mentors that are pouring into your life? What are some resources you would recommend? Please leave a link below. Because I want to continually grow in this area of personal development, personal transformation. I want to grow in the area of creativity and putting out work, man, for the benefit of others, for an opportunity for me also to express myself, right? The ideas that I have, the plans that I have, the goals, the vision, all these things that are just in my brain that I feel like I'm gonna explode if I don't get them out there. This is what that is. And so what is it that you do? What systems do you have in place? Leave a comment below. That's all I have for today, y'all. Let's keep grinding, man, for his name's sake. Let's give everything to the Lord. All our plans, our ideas. It says in the scriptures that a man plans, but the Lord orders his steps. And so let's keep planning, and let's have a goal. Let's have a vision. Let's move forward, right? For ourselves, for our families, for generations to follow. But then we know that God and his sovereignty controls all that and will move us as he wills. And so anyway, leave a comment below. If you like this video, please share it. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, look to Christ, live wisely, leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. Woo! Hey, hey, hey.